He's the worst English teacher ever. He's just talking English. How can anyone who wants to learn English learn anything? He's just showing off his English. Why write such a dumb thing? You're dumb, bro. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you. Stay tuned.
What'd you say, bro?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the What'd You Say, Bro podcast. This is your host, John Pang, and I'm happy to see you all again. Welcome, all my friends. We have a lot to cover. So, going forward, this is episode 3 of our podcast. And remember, you can find it everywhere podcasts are available. There's a few sites I'm still working on. Please have some patience, alrighty? But if you want to watch the video version, that is available everywhere. Now, remember, this is a work in progress. All right, as you can see, we are slowly optimizing things. We are slowly improving things. For example, I am using a microphone right now. Now, this is not the best microphone, not a bad microphone. I may upgrade. You can tell me what you think about the audio, because before I was using just a Bluetooth wireless one. And of course, we are optimizing the background as well. If you're watching the video version before, it was a nice purple pinkish, which is actually, purple is my favorite color. But unfortunately, some of you in the comments said it looks like a strip club, or it looks like a place that you may visit where you may want to get a haircut. And unfortunately, it's a bad haircut because this place with these neon colored lights are offering different kinds of services. Not that I would know, but I want to know, how do you know, bro? That is the question I have for you. So we are slowly optimizing things here, from our logos to our thumbnails to our graphics to everything. And of course, I'm trying to work on the format as well. So my idea is that I will begin the show talking about some recent happenings, giving you some updates on my life and what's been going on, some things I've been looking at recently. Then we'll get into the main topic of the show. And I have to warn you, sometimes the main topic of the show may be different each time. That's because I love to ramble, but fortunately, I think you like when I ramble as well. And third, I hope I can answer some of your questions. All right. So please remember, everybody, as the podcast goes forward, I'll be answering more of your questions. And the best way you can do that is to leave comments. You can either message me or leave a comment, and I will make sure that I will incorporate it into the show somehow. Alrighty? And remember, everyone, I want this show to be as interactive as possible. Now, whether you're a fan of me, whether you're just learning English, whether you just want to hear something in the background, let me know, because I want to be your favorite waste of time. Oh, I want to be your favorite waste of time, baby. I want, some people say, oh, Mr. Pang, I listen to your podcasts before I sleep. Oh, Mr. Pang, I'm dreaming about you. Oh, Mr. Pang, I'm cooking, I'm thinking about you. Whatever you do, don't tell your lover that. Don't tell your significant other that I am occupying your head, all right? Okay, so today, we're going to switch it up a little bit. So, in social media, if you are a content creator, you are bound to have some haters, all right? I actually have a rule. My rule is I never read the comments, not actively, okay? So here's my rule. I will generally read the comments of a video I post for the first 10 minutes. Why? Because usually a lot of people want to be the first comment. These are usually my most dedicated fans, people that have been following me for a long time, and I want to make sure I show them the love they deserve. The problem is that any comment, you could have 1,000 good comments, and then there's always one bad comment to ruin your mood, to just F everything up, okay? I'm not going to curse on this show. I curse in my everyday life, but you might have your kids listening or watching this podcast. And I don't want you to blame me when your kid says, "Hey, mom and dad, F you." Okay, so don't blame me for that, all right? So, as I said before, all it takes is one comment to ruin your day. And what happens is that negativity will mess you up, ladies and gentlemen. And if you know anything about me, I am very big on positivity. I am very big on positive energy. I think that you should remove anything negative from your life. You have friends that are holding you back, F them. Okay. If you have people or circumstances telling you, no, you can't do that, you suck, you are no good, you are trash, you are garbage, F them, get rid of them completely. And then surround yourself with people and friends and family and also an environment that's going to move you closer to your goals. Okay. No negative energy. I repeat, no negative energy, positive energy only. No, no, no haters. All right. Now, that's my rule about comments. The thing is, though, is that if you meet me in real life, okay, I'm sorry. Sorry about this, okay? I'm gonna call you out on your BS, okay? BS, if you don't know what that means, stands for bullshit. Can't say it, I don't want to get demonetized, all right? I'm the type of person, if you say something ridiculous, if you say something that is wrong, if you say something that is dumb, okay? Generally, I may mind my own business. Why? Because I like to be kind of low key. I don't really like to interfere in people's business. That's whatever, right? But if it's against me, if you are disrespecting me, if you are disrespecting my friends, my family, if you are disrespecting my profession, well, then I will always have something to say. I don't care if I'm wrong about it, okay? I don't care if I'm right about it. I think the most important thing is if someone's trying to say something about you, trying to bring you down, okay? If there's no legitimate reason why, if it's not for the sake of making you better, they're just being a troll, a jerk, or an a-hole, then I'm going to say something about it. Okay, I think that's really important because why? I was bullied as a kid. And I remember being bullied as a kid sorry, blah, 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 blah. I'm getting so fired up talking about this that I can't even talk anymore. I remember being bullied as a kid that I would just take it sometimes. I would take it, get bullied. Some people would say bad things about me, and I would just go home. I'd feel bad. I'd cry sometimes. I'd talk to my mom, my dad. But the thing is, though, is that as I got older and more confident, I started speaking back. I started fighting back. I started saying stuff back. Why? Because it's the right thing to do, okay? Don't let people take advantage of you. Don't let people pick on you, right? So with that said, we have to address our first hater of the show. Now, I printed out his comment here, all right? So this podcast has just began. And yesterday night, as I'm checking the numbers on one of my videos, we have one viewer saying something absolutely ridiculous. All right. Now, again, this is my point of view. You can tell me if I'm right or wrong. Okay. So I'm not going to say this person's name or username. We're going to refer to this person as Brother K. All right. So this comment was written in Chinese, and let me translate it for you. Okay, so this was after my episode 2 podcast, which was launched as you're watching this, which was launched last Sunday, and he says here, he's the worst English teacher ever. He's just talking English. How can anyone who wants to learn English learn anything? It's worse than watching English programs. There are no Chinese subtitles. He's just showing off his English. Okay, first and foremost, I'm a fair guy, okay? I'm a fair guy. If you agree with what he said, what Brother K said, please let me know in the comments, and I will call you out as well. But you know what? We'll have a mature discussion about it. Hear me out. First of all, Brother K, this is a podcast. What is a podcast? It's just talking. This is not a teaching podcast. It's not a lesson. It's not an English lesson. It's not a lecture. It is simply a podcast where I share my thoughts, talk about different things, talk about current events and comedy, my life, etc., etc. Okay? That's number one. That's number one. So, with that said, why did I create this podcast? One, I want to try something new. Two, oh, sorry. If you're listening to audio, I put up 3 fingers. Number two, this is very important because I wanted to give my learners, if you're tuning into this podcast, my main account, I'm an English teacher. I wanted to give my learners a chance to listen to real English. Whether that's me giving a monologue right here, whether that's me having a conversation with someone else, because in my videos, believe it or not, those are scripted. I write a script and I act them out. So this right now, me talking to the camera, to the mic right now, this is real English. Now, why is real English important? Genius, smart guy, because this way, when you're out in the real world, you're listening to somebody, your teacher, your boss, somebody's talking to you. Maybe this way, if you hear real English, real native English speaker pace, accents, and different tones and phrases, this way, maybe you'll have a better chance of catching on. Why? Because most most language learning material is slow. It's not real English. People don't talk like this. Hello, how are you doing today? So, first of all, this is a podcast. That's number one, okay? Number two, he's the worst English teacher ever. Let me have a drink. Let me have a drink. First of all, listen up, my friend. For everybody watching right now, regardless of you are watching, okay? Your platform that you're watching on right now most likely has a subtitle feature. It's as easy as pressing a button. And some platforms, the platform that this person is watching on specifically, you can translate it into your mother language. In fact, you can translate it to any language you want, okay? Now, are those translations or subtitles 100% correct? No, but they're pretty darn close. And I think that's not bad for a 30-minute podcast episode. Next. Why am I not putting subtitles? Okay, why not? Because I want you to have pressure. Okay? Because in real life, there's not subtitles for you to just rely on. There's no crutches, there's no subtitles, there's no words. You can't pull out your dictionary all the time. In real life, this is it. You hear it once, and then you either get it or you don't. And if you don't, hopefully you have the courage to say, I'm sorry, could you say that one more time? I'm sorry, I didn't understand that. I'm sorry, let me check my dictionary real quick. Or ask a friend what it means, okay? This is a challenge. That's the point. It's to challenge you, give you some pressure, give you a situation where you might need to maybe suffer a little bit. Why? Because if you have no pressure in life, if you have no challenges, if you have no difficulty, how do you grow? How do you grow? Challenge, failure, all these things are a good thing, bro. And for you to write this comment, it's dumb. I'm sorry. It's dumb. All right. I'm sorry. You're not dumb. You're not. I bet you're a very smart guy. But the act was dumb. This comment is dumb. Okay. And it just makes you look dumb. You're not dumb. I'm not saying that. Sorry, something in my eye. You're not dumb. I'm not winking. I promise. Okay. Now, he's just showing off his English. What are you talking about? Showing off my English. I think there's a problem here, okay? First of all, I'm a native English speaker. I was born speaking English. I'm American. I think a lot of people think like I'm like some Chinese guy. I learned English. I went overseas and studied English, and now I'm showing off. No, dude. I'm a native English speaker, born and raised in Los Angeles, California. I grew up speaking. The first words were in English, my mother language. So I'm not showing off anything. Now, if you want to say I'm showing off my ability to look at a camera, I have no script, ladies, and no script, no bullet points, all in my head, then yes, I am showing off that ability. Why? Because I worked on my ability to speak like this for a long, long time. Okay? I'm a public speaker, given hundreds of speeches and presentations. I'm a teacher. I've done training before. So I'm not showing off anything. Okay? So, Brother K, I forgive you. I forgive you, okay? But all I'm asking is, why write such a dumb thing? You're dumb, bro. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you. Stay tuned. I hope you enjoy the podcast. Maybe I'll make a special version for you, just you, because you're the most important person in the world. Okay, I'm just messing with you, okay? Actually, the honest truth is, listen, Brother K, if you're listening, for anyone listening here, so listen. I don't want to pretend like, okay, I don't want you to think like I'm a jerk or an a-hole, okay? But I can understand where this person's coming from, but it's written in a bad way, okay? Again, guys and girls, no subtitles because I want you to have that pressure. I want you to learn. I really want you to challenge yourself. And again, your platform you're watching on it most likely has those tools already, okay? So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, everyone watching here, do you agree with this person? What are your thoughts on this? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think doing this episode addressing this person is wrong? Do you disagree with anything I said today? I'd be happy to hear about it, okay? Because let me tell you something. A lot of people said, John, I want to know the real you. I want to know who you really are. Well, guess what, buddy? This is me. This is the real me. Mask off, baby. I don't even know if I use that phrase right because I'm an old guy. Mask off, baby. This is the real me, dog. Okay? My hope is that I don't get flooded with negative comments now, so I can address in each and every episode. But actually, that's okay. Good and bad comments, I would appreciate them both because I think that will make the show a lot more interesting. Okay, because I do again want to interact with all of you. Send me funny videos, send me funny clips, funny articles. There's a lot to cover and talk about. All right, my friends. Okay. Love you, Brother K. Love you, buddy. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, for today's episode, I just want to get that out of the way. And in the future, unless there's some crazy comments like that, I won't make it the whole episode. But again, I would like to know your feedback, everybody. Okay. Again, remember, we're making this better and better. I'm becoming more confident, I think, as a podcaster. You understand, solo podcasting is hard. It's hard. Why? First of all, if you don't have the gift of gab, it can be very difficult. A lot of people, they don't know what to talk about. They need a script. They need bullet points. I'm okay with just bullet points. Okay. Actually, for today's episode, I knew I wanted to do three things. I want to just have a quick introduction. Second, I want to address Brother K, the hater. Okay. And remember to say hello to Brother K in the comments. All right. And third, I wanted to answer some questions as well. Okay. So please let me know what you think about the podcast. I realize episode 1 was a bit shorter. Episode 1 was about 10 or 11 minutes. Episode 2 was about half an hour. I think this one will be about 15, 20 minutes as well. Personally, I can understand people think it's too long, but remember, guys and girls, we have video and audio format. Okay, so remember the audio format. I think the longer the better. My hope is this, everyone. Okay, my hope is this, and I need your help for this. Listen, as I told you before, this is a totally new venture for me. This is totally new for me, and I'm really giving my all. I'm gonna get so right now. I'm using an iPhone. I think iPhone's not bad. I think the video quality is okay. This is an old mic. I'm looking into a new mic as well. I think that for right now, this one will be okay. I've been trying to improve my lighting. I've been trying to improve my stripper lights in the back. Okay. Let me know how I can improve this. Should I have more segments? Should I talk about more articles? Should I talk about more recent events? Should I address the haters more? Do you like how I'm presenting myself right now? How can I be your what you listen to when you go to work, what you listen to in your spare time, what you listen to when you're learning, what you listen to before bed? How can I be your favorite podcast? I would love to know. Okay, because I really, really want to improve and I want to make you happy. And you really want to make me happy too. Right, baby? Okay. So, with that said, that's it for today's episode. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you heard today, please please leave a comment, okay? Please share, please favorite. All these things, especially liking and commenting, will help me a lot, okay? Will help me a lot. I am going all in on this podcast, and your support helps me more than you think, okay? Remember, you can message me or leave a comment about questions you'd like me to answer during the podcast or just funny things, and we will put it in the next episode, okay? So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, take care, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye!